Looking at me like you want my man. What the f?
Today, on the charts of Bitcoin. Breaking news. The Bitcoin ETF is delayed. Oh my goodness. Absolutely shocking stuff. Anyway, let's move on. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Bitcoin clock. I'm not actually quite sure how it works, but the important thing is that the next halving event where the supply of circulating Bitcoins that are created are cut in half, generally considered to be good because of simple supply and demand laws. Anyway, estimated May 20th, 2020. It's only ever happened twice in Bitcoin's history, so it's a little bit early to say for sure what's going to happen, but it's expected to be very, very positive. But forget about is it too late to buy Bitcoin? Pfft. There's actually a fair few alts outperforming Bitcoin as we speak. Is it too late to buy Satoshi's vision? My goodness, what is this? It was literally at over 100% gains earlier today. A top 10 coin with over 100% gains at one point. Have you ever seen that before? I literally have never seen it. I've never ever seen it. It screams coordination. Coordinated with this article that I cleverly prepared beforehand. This man attempts to copyright the Satoshi white paper and Bitcoin code. Honestly, it makes me sick. Copywriting an open source piece of code 10 years after the fact because logic?
I am smart, and I'm self-smarted, basically, by myself. Basically from nature and smoking drugs and doing different things.
I don't want to talk about Write the Parasite anymore. Majority of volume for this pump comes from, would you believe it, Korea. I don't know what it is with Koreans and Bitcoin forks. Is it just that South Korea is a great place to pump your Bitcoin fork from by funneling funds into that exchange? Or are Koreans just really, really excited about Bitcoin imitations? And if you're offended by what I just said, it's not a religion. Now, I think it's worth looking at just how successful the coins that have been on Binance's launchpad have been of late. All right, whether that's good news or not, anyway. This is a great table made by Larry Cermak on the results of the 4 coins that have been on the Binance launchpad. The USD return from buying the coin before the listing and after the listing is all crazy, but the BNB return in value for most isn't as great, but still good for BitTorrent and Matic Network especially.
Oh my god! Wow!
Not an advertisement to buy, the charts actually look quite dangerous right now on them, but here's how I see it. Any project that is on the Binance launchpad within the next, immediate future to midterm is looking like an almost must buy, at least if it's half decent. That is if you are able to get into the pre-sale, but even judging by these metrics, even if you were to be very quick and buy it at listing as well, you would still likely make some money, or if you're a little bit later, waiting for the inevitable correction after the listing pump. There's a couple more implications from this too. It is my belief that many people, even those in crypto, are absolutely fine with supporting the big companies. So that does sway my investment decisions. It is a lie to think you have to be fully decentralized in order to make some money. At least short term. Long term, who knows? Very long term, who knows? Also, ICOs are not anytime going to be as popular as IEOs, which is the same thing but on an exchange and done in the exchange's token rather than usually Ethereum, which Bitfinex are actually pretty close to doing as well, all without charging any fees for. So whether or not this is going to be as successful, we shall see. But knowing that their IEO reputation depends on the success of at least the first few projects that get listed on Bitfinex, and considering how shady they are, put 2 and 2 together. I just can't see him not doing well, all right? If you didn't put the 2 together. Also, this is predicated on the fact that they're half decent. If they're not, then yeah, I doubt even fake pumps can help. And the last implication, of course, is Binance Coin, which has just crossed a new all-time high, at least in USD valuations. And I just don't see it not going from strength to strength in the short term, midterm, maybe even long term future. Now, as a final security reminder, quarterly security reminder from Crypto Daily, anyone watching that needs a wake up call, use a hardware wallet. If you're not, I don't have affiliate links. Just get anyone. Do not leave funds on an exchange. If you are using text-based 2FA on your phone, don't. I mean, it is better than nothing, but it's much better to use a hardware or app authenticator instead. Also, you can ring your cell phone provider and ask them to put an additional password on your account in case anyone pretends to be you and tries to clone your SIM. The phone is a huge attack vector. Do not look at my phone. I don't want to be attacked. And that is 100% financial advice. As always. As never. I've never given it before. Anyway.